Fried chicken is a beloved dish around the world that is made many ways, from coating with seasoned flour and deep frying, or battered and pressure fried. There are so many ways, but whatever way you go, you can't go wrong. The point is, you want the crispy exterior with a juicy, meaty interior. Some say this is the perfect food. And how do you make the perfect food even better? You deep fry it in butter, baby. And that's exactly what Guga does today. How does it turn out? Does it actually make it better? We're gonna find out today. Before I go on with today's episode, I do want to give a special shout out to my amazing patron, Siegel & Hall. Thank you so much for your support. And with that said, on to the reaction. Frenchy, on Pro Chef Reacts,
yes.
Long time we no do. The Guga! Are you ready?
No, we did last week.
No, that was the podcast. I know all our shows just blend into you. And by the way, you should check out the podcast. Link in the description below. You can also listen to us wherever you stream podcasts. So check it out. Anyway, this is Guga Foods. He thinks he made the greatest fried chicken ever. To you, what do you think is the greatest French fries ever? How would you make
French fries or fried chicken?
French fries. How would you make the greatest French fries ever? We've spoken about this.
Yes, the duck fat.
Well, there's another way. What's just as amazing of a fat?
Bacon fat.
Well, let's watch the video.
And this is today's special ingredient, the most expensive clarified butter ever. Unlike other clarified butter, this one has a very unique flavor. By far my favorite. Now the wonderful thing about clarified butter is that it does not have any milk solids. So when you melt it down, it's almost like oil, which got me thinking, what if we deep fry chicken in this? Oh yes. I have a feeling I just found the key.
Yeah.
And you've done it, I'm assuming, with clarified butter.
Yeah.
Right? Because you always have shit tons of clarified butter here at Le Ravage.
The roasted chicken, that's how we do it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, your pan.
So we're not doing fried, battered fried.
Right. But it essentially is frying it. I mean, that skin is amazingly crispy. So the pan.
That's what I'm getting to.
Yes. So the pan-seared chicken dish here at Le Ravage. Maybe I do need to go downstairs with you guys because, for B-roll. For B-roll and stuff. Yeah, B-roll. Yes, that's what I'm going downstairs for. B-roll, strictly for B-roll. There is an amazing pan-seared chicken breast here. The skin is divinely crispy, and it is cooked in clarified butter. Very similar to ghee, essentially the same thing.
Of the best fried chicken in
wait,
the planet.
ghee or
well,
ghee?
let's find out.
Ghee.
The second thing I needed was chicken.
Yes.
I'm going with
What
the
is
drums.
this thing about
but I'm gonna be
pronouncing
doing
all
something
these
special.
last
Last what?
you call that silent letters?
I don't know.
Ooh, let me have some of that Cool Whip. What'd you say?
We're doing that with Laurent.
Yeah. Oh, well.
His name is Laurent.
All right. Okay.
There's no t.
Yeah. Okay. He never corrected me. You're trying to get under my skin. I know exactly what you're doing, Poppy.
Speaking of which,
as I like them to
chicken
fry
skin.
quickly, and it should also be easy to eat. I'll be removing the bone. After splitting it open, you just gotta hit it right here and take this part out. It is that simple. Make sure to make several because you're gonna need it. Now I could have just done regular fried chicken, but I decided to go with the Japanese classic. It is called karaage chicken.
Karaage.
And the first thing we need to do is to marinate them. So into a bowl I threw in some soy sauce, followed by sake.
Are you familiar with karaage?
fried chicken.
Basically the Japanese equivalent of fried chicken.
Yeah.
Usually cut into chunks, usually dark meat. Chicken's usually marinated.
I know you're gonna lose your mind, but I used to own a Japanese restaurant.
What?
Actually, the oldest Japanese bistro in New York.
I remember this. I remember this. Yes.
Tokubei 86. Oh.
Sesame oil, Miriam, MSG, white pepper, garlic, ginger, eggs, cornstarch, and black pepper. Now whisk that real good until everything combines. Next, you want to go ahead and coat the whole chicken with it. And at the same time, you want to let this marinate.
Notice
the longer you do
this is a marinade, but he put cornstarch in it. And that's actually a really good move. And why do you think that is?
It'll stick to the chicken a lot better.
It'll stick to the chicken. So the sauce will kind of get thickened by the cornstarch as it cooks and really stuck onto the chicken. It's going to be delicious.
Stuck on you.
It's going to be delicious.
do it, the better it's gonna be. Give it at least 30 minutes, or better yet, overnight. As once the time is done, instead
Overnight.
of using regular flour, we're using potato starch. It slightly tenderizes the chicken, but at the same time makes an incredible crispy crust. However, it makes your chicken look a little funny in the end, and you'll see what I mean shortly, as the next thing to do is to go outside and melt a generous amount of clarified butter.
What's up, buddy? I want to eat this too. Yes. So he is using potato starch. I don't think he said sweet potato starch. So there's this very popular Taiwanese style pork chop that you batter with sweet potato starch, and it has a completely different texture. We had, that Taiwanese noodle place down the block. Remember, we got that sliced fried pork chop.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the starch. It has a very different.
I don't remember it.
I know you don't. Many things you don't remember.
Oh,
Couldn't
yes.
be that important then.
This is extremely satisfying, and this butter has a wonderful flavor. The key is to keep the temperature at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to fry them little by little. Don't put too many inside, because the key is to keep the temperature from dropping. Each one will take some time. Remember?
Beautiful, yeah.
Same idea as crowding the pan.
Yes, right? So as Guga mentioned, every time you add something into the oil, it's going to cool it down. But when you're frying at home, you have a lot less oil than a commercial fryer. When a commercial fryer, the basket dunks in this deep, but below it is like this much oil, completely submerging a heating element. So those fryers don't lose a lot of temperature. And
keep in mind that the faster it fries, the less oil absorption you'll get.
Right. Yes.
It won't be as greasy.
It won't be as greasy. Yeah. The longer it sticks in there, the longer it soaks in the oil, essentially, the greasier it's going to get. And 350 degrees really is the perfect temperature for frying fried chicken. Because if you do it too hot at like 400, you're going to burn the batter before the center can cook through. You want to cook your chicken through.
I said that it was going to look kind of funny. This is what I mean. All of the cornstarch will not turn golden brown, and that's totally fine.
That's very
And as I was doing
recognizable,
this, it
though.
got me thinking,
You
there's
remember
something
now,
that I
right?
can try that
Yeah, I
might
didn't know the
be even
name.
better, especially if you love spicy food. So inside I went, and into a bowl I threw in a generous amount of chilies, followed by green onions.
It was always
garlic,
embarrassing when I
Shaoxing
used to
wine,
go
soy sauce,
to my
and
own
sesame.
restaurant, and the chef was like, "This is this." I didn't know what the hell it was. Okay.
It's delicious.
It's
That's all
delicious.
that
That's all I
matters.
cared about.
Oil.
I
Then
mean-
heated up the clarified butter and threw it in there. The butter was at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. You want to make sure that the butter gets completely infused.
So he's
with the
making a
flavors
chili
of the
oil with the
chilies
clarified
and everything
butter?
else. As once that was done,
Nice.
I went ahead and drained the whole thing, and I was left with this spicy clarified butter. You know exactly where I'm going with this next. Oh yes.
Now notice that Guga didn't put...
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Wait. I'm having like I gotta remember this. I want to do something.
Or you or Chef David?
Chef David.
So
I have to relay this information, this idea.
I give you link and you give to Chef David. And don't say anything, just send him the link.
Oh, I do that a lot.
Yeah. What was I saying? So notice that Guga poured the oil into the massive chili. He didn't go chili into the massive oil. If he went chili into the oil, that hot oil, it would probably burn the chili versus the other way around. So he's tempering.
It has time to acclimate.
Right.
Outside I went and threw it in the wok. Turned on the
they gonna
stove
fry
and
it
brought
again?
it to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then I went ahead and started deep frying the chicken.
Wow.
And you can clearly see that it's getting a better color. But most importantly, the smell that is coming out of this is
That's like
amazing.
napalm.
Especially if you love butter. I mean, take a look at this.
Woo!
It is working like a charm. And I'll be honest with you, I cannot
Wow.
wait to see how it was gonna taste. As once I was done deep frying the whole thing,
I don't
the only
need-
thing I have
I-
to do was to plate it.
We don't
So
even
I laid it
need to
down on
go
some
for it. I
cabbage,
know
threw in
that's
some
gonna be
Japanese
awesome.
spicy mix called togarashi, followed by some salt,
Guga doesn't
added
eat
a
spicy.
few lemon wedges, and to finish it up, a tiny bit of that spicy clarified butter. Now I have a feeling
Jesus
this one is going to be
Christ.
phenomenal. Oh yes, I do. But to have a true comparison, remember we have the regular clarified butter also, but I went ahead and deep fried one in just oil to see if it's going to make any differences
okay.
or not.
Nice.
Because now that I have all of them ready, I cannot wait to find out which one will be
Oh,
best.
God.
So
I'm
now I
like-
say it is enough talking.
I'm getting, like,
and it is
stomach
time
pains.
I
to-
know, just thinking about it, right?
All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful feast, gentlemen.
side
What do you
dish
guys
today.
think?
It's looking good and colorful.
It looks amazing. Just I don't know what the hell you put it on top of some grass or something.
Is
this a newer-
you can clearly see.
this
these
a
are all
recent-
fried chicken,
Yeah,
by the
this
way.
is a
I
newer
want
video.
your-
Oh, what's his face is back?
Yeah, Angel.
Angel.
Yeah. He hasn't. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't been in a.
Nice fade.
Yeah, nice fade. and
Cleaned up.
everything, Yeah, little slightly recessed back. Shape up.
Put him back. Let me poke
Honest
fun of him a
opinion.
little bit.
Try it. Let me know if it's
Oh,
worth it or not, because this
that
is
close
some
up. Oh.
expensive chicken. Let's go. Please dig in.
Guga, am I gonna bite right into a bone on that?
So yeah, interesting enough. Let me know. Take a bite, however it is that you want. Okay. So
You're just not gonna tell me if there's a bone in here?
What?
let's give it a try. We're gonna let you know.
Why
how
is
it
he worried
tastes.
about the
Cheers,
bone?
everybody.
Cheers.
Well, everybody's slimming up. Everybody's
Yeah, everything
trimming.
looks great.
Oh wow.
Which one did they try?
That
The oil one?
seasoning
The
on
oil-
that crust
no,
is
the butter.
Divine. Guga, damn, that's good.
So the
The
oil
crust
one
is
got
so
the
crunchy,
added
it's like
the
This has togarashi on it. So this is
the oil one has a togarashi.
I believe the clarified butter, plain clarified butter, and the oil both has togarashi on it. I know for sure they're having the clarified butter one right now.
Okey-doke.
Okay.
Extra crispy.
Super crispy, extremely crumbly. What do you think?
It almost tastes like there's layers of breading here because it's crunchy and flaky at the same time. And what I love too is that even though it's deep fried chicken, it's cooked perfectly where the chicken is still moist inside.
It's
Oh,
juicy.
Are
that's
you
know
a
why?
proponent
Because it's
of
not white
one-time
meat.
fry or like fry, refry?
I think I like them both, and it depends. I like both. I like both equally. I don't think one's better than the other. So what Frenchy's talking about, the best example of a twice fried chicken is Korean fried chicken. That's twice fried. Something like your classic skillet fried, Southern style skillet fried chicken is a one-time fry. What they did is a one-time fry. I like them both. I like them both a lot. Where twice fry really shines is when you coat the chicken in sauce. So that's why Korean fried chicken, there's the spicy, like a spicy glazed one. There's a soy glazed one, because the outside has been so fried that it will capture the sauce but still stay crispy.
You know my guy in
Sparta Annex.
Yeah. So I tell him like don't like
Talk into the mic.
amateur hour.
Yes.
I tell him not to refry it
Yeah.
and warm it up for me. I was like, I'll take care of that.
Right.
Because I want to have control of that refry.
Yes, I agree. Okay, let's keep. I'm sorry. I wanted to actually go back. They showed a close up of the inside of the chicken. and
Yes, right there.
I think it was a great example of. Hang on.
But that
There we go.
it's cooked.
Yeah, it's cooked, but also notice the marinade has thickened up.
Nice.
That is the cornstarch in action. So cornstarch doesn't thicken until it's been heated up. And that's exactly what happens there. So normally, if you didn't have the cornstarch there, the moisture would evaporate out. You will, no matter what, have some evaporation of moisture. But as it's cooking and as the moisture is evaporating,
And what's great, it fills in the gaps.
it fills in the gaps, right? Because as the moisture is drawing out from the cooking process, the cornstarch activates, and then it thickens, and then it sticks onto the fucking chicken. So it's like there's internal sauce within the chicken. How fucking awesome is that?
Apply this to something.
Yes. So, like General Tso's chicken. It's the same principle, because they mix the chicken with egg and cornstarch and a bit of soy sauce and some sugar and stuff like that. And so when you
But a little bit too much.
yeah, well, it depends. Every place, a good place, it's not too much. It shouldn't be too much. But if you bite into a piece of General Tso's chicken, I don't know about the rest of the world, but here in the States, General Tso's chicken is like the de facto American Chinese food. If you bite into a piece of it and you look in, you'll see like thickened chicken juice. Take a look. But that's what I wanted to point out in that piece.
still moist inside.
It's juicy, and you know why? Because there's not white meat.
There's nothing worse than dry, sandy chicken. It's
Yes,
nasty.
I agree.
And this is
Sandy?
not at all nasty. This is delicious, flavorful, juicy. This has everything
Don't
you
bring
want
your
in
chicken to
man.
the beach.
Honestly, this is one of the better chickens that I've had.
This one is delicious, but I want to jump onto the next one.
Okay.
And I want your honest opinion. Please
sorry.
dig in.
This one
So the
smells
first one was oil.
Right. I was right.
You're right. You're right.
Right.
Yes, you're right. The second one is with
Oh,
clarified butter.
good.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Wow. Give me your true, honest opinion on this one. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
God, I never wanted something so bad as I do now.
now.
Yo,
Oh my God.
that might be the best chicken I ever had in my life.
This is in a whole nother level. This is in a whole nother level. I don't know how to explain this one.
You always say this in the YouTube titles, but this might actually be the chicken that changed my life.
This is really good.
It is crispy, delicious. That flavor that you might be thinking I used there, you can feel it, everybody. I'll tell you guys
can
right
feel
now,
it.
I deep fried this one in clarified butter.
Oh, that's the smell and the flavor.
Does it make a difference?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, it does.
This completely transformed the chicken that we just had. It had everything we loved about the first chicken, but just better, more flavor, more juice, more deliciousness, man.
Sometimes you want to eat something different and you want some extra flavor in your life.
So I want to go back. They showed a B-roll of the chicken inside. You'll notice it's a little pink. Where do we
But
put it?
his editing is pronounced.
Okay. Well, no, the reason why I'm pointing this out is number one, you and I have seen Guga a few times.
Yeah, he doesn't like chicken.
He doesn't like chicken, but you know how precise he is. He thermometers everything. Now, health code, Department of Health Code requires you to cook chicken to 165 degrees to kill off bacteria. FYI, and they will never tell you this on like Food Network or everywhere because they need to cover their ass. And I am not a doctor. I am not, I am just a professional cook, chef. I am telling you right
dumbass.
now, that too. I'm a great dumbass. If you cook chicken to exactly 165 degrees and you cut into it, there will be a hue of pink. Okay, so do not
Freak out.
the fuck out. There is a hue of pink. People tend to cook chicken way beyond 165 to get it to that sandy texture that he was talking about
Oh,
out of safety. That's what he was talking about.
overcooked chicken?
Overcooked chicken.
Oh, that's what
Yeah,
he meant?
Yeah, that's what
I don't
he
know.
was
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah. You don't cook shit chicken.
No.
I should also mention the leg and thigh part of chicken is one of the few parts that can actually withstand. It's very forgiving of being overcooked. So even if you took it to 175 degrees, because there's so much intramuscular fat and connective tissue, it'll still be decently moist. Breast is not that case whatsoever. But if you took a piece of chicken breast, cooked it to exactly 165 degrees Fahrenheit, and cut into that immediately, you will see a hue of pink. All right, moving on.
Juice, more deliciousness, man.
Sometimes you want to eat something different and you want some extra flavor in your life.
Well, you know, if you do want to try something different and have a little extra flavor in your life, you should not pick up a bottle of gochujang.
À l'orange.
Gochujang,
À l'orange.
now gluten-free, back in
Do
stock.
we have to mention that?
Yeah, we should.
I feel like it's a lesser product that it's gluten free.
No, it's not a lesser product. It's now,
Yeah, but every time he's like, oh, gluten free, I was like, oh, I'm not going there.
well, yeah, you know what? Fair.
I like my
Yeah.
gluten.
When there's people.
I like to weed out all the weak people.
All right.
Bring on the peanuts. Bring on the gluten. Let's weed out a
The
few
shellfish.
people. The shellfish.
Oh, you know, so I have a sandwich shop, and we serve a lot of bread, and every now and then we get customers asking about gluten-free bread. Now we carry it, and we always tell them we can't promise no cross-contamination. But I got to tell you, I got to be truthful to all you people with gluten allergies. People with celiac, I know that's for real, but for those of you who are like avoiding gluten, when you come into my place, and you ask for gluten-free bread, I am judging you.
Do you think I'm judging you?
Immediately, I'm like, fuck this guy or gal, you know? All right, let's keep going.
You will not regret this. Absolutely delicious. I didn't know it was gonna work this well, but I recommend it. But before we finish this video, there's another one. Let me know if this one can beat the
That one's gonna be
previous one
awesome.
or not. Enough talking. Because my mouth
I'm
is
surprised if
watering.
Guga's
My
Cheers,
mouth
everybody.
is
able to take
watering.
My mouth is watering too.
Dude.
Think about Nashville hot fried chicken better. Think about that, everybody. That's what this tastes like.
I'm hurting.
It's a little spicy though.
There's everybody.
I'm definitely gonna sweat on this.
But you know what? It is a flavorful spice. It adds something different that
Yes.
the other chickens didn't have. One thing that I like about this Guga, even though it's deep fried, the crust isn't too like saturated. It's not greasy like that, you know? It's perfect,
Proper temps,
it's light,
people.
It's
Yeah.
crisp while still having that flakiness. Damn, this is like a masterclass on chicken.
That is the perfect way to say it. It's like Google went crazy today. He was like, you know what? I'm about to throw on the best chicken you ever had in your life.
100%, everybody. This is absolutely delicious. I am actually craving spice now.
Sometimes
And
you have to
for
not
me-
like
yeah, you
a
can tell.
product to cook
At
it
least
well.
for me,
So how well do I cook the liver? How well do I
Yeah.
cook the peas? Like if I had to,
Yeah.
because I don't want to taste it,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So I've managed to create perfection out of those
Yeah.
dishes.
good point. We should try doing the same with durian.
I had no.
People in that episode, so in last episode or 2 episodes ago
We don't
on
look at the
podcast-
comments.
Huh?
You don't look at the comments.
Lately, I've been avoiding the comments. I don't have the bandwidth for it. I told people in a past episode of the podcast, I read like 70 to 80%.
Oh, so
of
they
the
doubled
comments.
down?
I guess they doubled down, but people were very disappointed you didn't let me open up the package of
No,
durian.
not here. At your house. Let's do it at your house.
We can do it at my house.
Okay, then.
We do it at my house.
Yeah, we'll do it at your
And
house.
you'll try some.
I'll try it there.
Oh, you guys heard it here. Check out the podcast link in the description below. Very nice. Okay, we do this. You didn't come to my house for a long time, actually.
Invite me.
That's true. I don't. But now my house is a crazy.
There's a lot of people
baby.
there?
No, there's a baby.
Oh, I don't wanna go.
There's like toys everywhere.
No.
Fucking like.
I have enough of that at my house.
Yeah.
I don't need to go to your house for that.
this one is hitting the right spot. What do you guys think? Which one's your favorite? Tell me.
I like this last one, man.
The spicy one is just a whole nother level. I know you're sweating like
I
crazy.
love the spicy one, but
Yes.
I already doubled down and said that this was the best chicken I ever had in my life.
I would do
can't
the
go
number
back. It's
2
too
Yes,
and have
it
the
is
oil. I would have the chili oil
Mm.
drizzled on it.
Yeah.
And then maybe mix that with like a sweet application. So I don't know.
I think
Like honey, maybe
Yeah, I
mix
was
that.
about to say like a hot honey.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
All right. What you think, buddy?
I like that because my belly's going.
Yes. Before we close out this episode, I want to say thank you to all of my amazing patrons. Thank you so much for your support. And for the rest of you, please consider becoming a patron by clicking the link in the description below. By becoming a patron, you get to take advantage of some awesome perks like early access to new episodes and patron exclusive content. I think we need to go downstairs,
I'm going
get
downstairs.
some B-roll of this pan-seared chicken you have on the menu. And hope everyone enjoyed this episode as much as we did making it. And remember, it always gets better. And with that said, I'm
It
Chef
does.
Brian Tsao, not your typical chef.
Frenchy.
And we'll see you really soon. Say bye to the wide cam.
Bye, white can.
Bye.